Hi, I'm Stuart Harman from Oliver White. I've spent the last 20 years helping organisations around the world implement and improve sales and operations planning and integrated business planning processes. The third key for creating a truly effective integrated business planning process is one that I'm particularly passionate about, and that's using the integrated reconciliation process. There's a danger that when you design IBP in your organisation, that you create super silos. The intent is not to create best practice review steps in isolation. Business planning is effective when we end up with an integrated business plan. The integrated reconciliation process is our way of achieving that. So one way to think about integrated reconciliation is as a continuous flow of activity that occurs across the 20-odd working days in the month. I liken integrated reconciliation to the sushi train that runs around some Japanese restaurants. But instead of taking yummy plates of food off, we're actually putting integration issues onto the conveyor belt. Those issues are related to either the portfolio plan has changed, the demand plan has changed, or the supply plan has changed, and that's going to have an impact on one or other of those core plans. Integrated business planning is all about realigning those core plans every month, so the leadership team know that we're all rowing in the same direction. Misalignment internally means that we're giving our competitors a free kick. So one of the objectives of IBP every month is to ensure that we use the process to constantly understand what's changed and realign our plans. The other thing that we use the integrated reconciliation process for is to identify and understand any gaps that our latest plans have versus our strategic goals, our annual commitments, and our performance goals. Where we identify a gap, it's for the integrated reconciliation process to draw together whoever's required from the organisation to come up with a way to close that gap. Now that may require decisions by the leadership team. So we use the integrated reconciliation process to analyse the reasons for the gap, create some options for how we're going to close the gap, and prepare recommendations for the appropriate level of management in the organisation to make a decision for how that gap will be closed. In some instances, those decisions will go all the way to the leadership team and the management business review. But a rule of thumb is we want to keep the decision at the appropriate level in the organisation. This is not about taking every problem to the boss. Integrated reconciliation for me is the game changer with IBP. Organisations that have a poor integrated reconciliation process, that don't put enough time and attention into this element, will not get the return on their investment in IBP. So those are three keys for creating a truly effective integrated business planning process.